Yes, the insane comeback at Stamford Bridge. It has just ended. Chelsea 2, Leeds United 2. And I think we're all thinking, how on earth did Leeds United do that? All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Before we get into the match reaction, be sure to smash that like button. What a point for Leeds United, by the way. Also, subscribe if you're new. We are a few subscribers of 21,600. And yeah, get your comments in as well. What do you even comment about that? Leeds United, I don't know how they've done it, but we've got a point at Stamford Bridge, and what an insane comeback and a brilliant point for Leeds United. So let's get into the game. Looking at the starting 11, I was thinking, what are Leeds United doing here? Are we playing a 6-2-2? No clue what Daniel Farke was doing. I was going to come on here 2-0 down and say what a disaster class from Daniel Farke, not thinking necessarily the result was bad because it's hard to go to Chelsea, but the fact he tried to play a six back with two defensive midfielders and lost, that wouldn't have been very, very good at all. But let's talk about the first half, because the first half was atrocious. It was really bad. They were playing for our press really nicely. You know, credit to the likes of Cole Palmer because he was the best player on the pitch today. I know he missed a complete open goal right at the end there that saved Leeds' bacon a little bit. But either way, he was playing very well. And they were just passing through us. And the rare occasion where Leeds United went forward in the first half, we were up there and we've got Jayden Bogle and James Justin. The thing is, I like them players, but also they're not going to, they're not going to score you many goals saying that. They do. But you know what I mean? They're not the technical players you want on the edge of the box. But their first goal came from just a ball through, a lovely ball through from Cole Palmer. João Pedro stuck it away as a decent goal when it was coming. And we went 1-0 down at half time in a game where Chelsea deserved to be, they should have been up. They should have been leading the game. And I thought Daniel Farke didn't make any changes at half time, not even a system change, nothing. And I was a bit confused because I thought that could have been 5 or 6. I really did think. And then they get the second goal, a penalty. Listen, Jaka Bijol, you had a brilliant rest of your game, but what were you doing there? You can't do this. Two hands is blatant, giving away a penalty, and Cole Palmer stuck it away like he done twice against Wolves at the weekend, and Leeds are 2-0 down. Weren't doing anything really. We brought on Okafor, and I thought, okay, we're going to try and, get back into this game a little bit. So we did. We're doing the Route 1 football. Mick McCarthy would have been proud. We're putting the ball over the top, and that's sort of how it came about, the way we got a penalty. It was a bit of, overlapping from Jayden Bogle. He goes down. Moises Caicedo trips him, and Leeds get a penalty, which was a penalty. It was. Nmecha put it away, 2-1 Leeds, and you're thinking, go on, Leeds. And we did. We started playing on the front foot, and that's what Leeds United needed to do from the get-go. And obviously, there's controversy that it hit Jayden Bogle's hand in the build-up. I was on the fence with it, but they kind of made sense. It hit up against him, hit his elbows away from it. It wasn't, straight into... They had time, Chelsea, basically, to get it out. It was nothing to do with the handball, the reason that Leeds United got an equaliser. And, messed around in the box, and Noah Okafor stuck it away. Another goal for Owen Okafor? Noah Okafor. So happy for him. And then, we knew that Chelsea were going to try and get the third goal, and they nearly very came close to it. But in the end, Leeds United defended brilliantly. I know Cole Palmer was so close to scoring right at the end, but the thing is, he didn't. And what an insane just turn of events that happened there. Looking at the 60th minute before we got that penalty, I thought it's just a matter of goals. What Chelsea were going to do to us this evening. João Pedro was very, very good. And, credit to Chelsea. They were playing very, very well. I don't know really how Leeds have escaped London with a point, but we have. We haven't lost against Chelsea all season. That's a brilliant thing to say. And then what I never thought... I mean, obviously, you think when you score 2 goals that you can go on and win it, but it was all Chelsea after it went 2-2. But either way, Leeds United, I mean, I am chuffed. I don't know about you, but I am absolutely chuffed with this point because no one was expecting a point, especially when you're 2-0 down at Stamford Bridge. And what a point it was in the end for Leeds United. And Gruev said it in his, pre-match interview. He said, why I love playing in this team, the grit, the determination, and, we always feel like we can beat anyone. And that's exactly what Leeds United have done tonight. And it's another statement point so far in the league that makes us say, listen, we're here to stay. We didn't roll over for Chelsea. We did in the first half, and we turned it around. So kind of credit to Daniel Farke. I think them players have got him out of that a little bit, but I don't want to see 6 defenders on the pitch again. I don't mind the 5 back with wing backs, but I know he had to make some changes tonight because of Pascal out and DCL, but the likes of Dan James and things like that, you wanted to see them come on, and they did in the end. But going through each individual player, I don't really know how to rate this. If I should rate it from their first half or their second half, because they'll be completely different. But Carl Darlow in goal, he didn't really have a lot to do. I mean, the two goals that they, he conceded a penalty, fair enough, and also for the first goal, it's just a good finish from João Pedro. Didn't do much wrong. I thought his kicking was really good tonight. He got some distance on it, and I like the way he also took his time, in the 90 plus minutes where he was just, getting booed. He didn't care. He was kicking it long. But yeah, he didn't do, I don't think he had too much to save, really. They either scored or put it over the bar. Right wing back was, I think, Jaden. No, it wasn't. It was kind of like Jaden Bogle / James Justin. Jaden Bogle obviously was key in both goals, and that's what he's doing. He's going attacking and defending in this Leeds United side. So he's probably my man of the match. I'd probably say Jaden Bogle, because I thought, he got pretty much the assist for the penalty, and he pretty much got the assist for Noah Okafor's goal as well. So shout out to you, Jaden Bogle. You're my man of the match. James Justin made some key tackles again. He really, really did. Joe Rodon, again, he's been one of my favourites this season, but over the recent weeks, people have been pointing out things that I haven't really seen in Joe Rodon's game, maybe because it's favouritism towards him. But actually, he does get caught out sometimes. I know he gets his head stuck in. He's solid, but sometimes he does do little bits that I'm like, okay, what you doing? Like when Neto put the ball in, he's ducking under. I don't like things like that. I don't really know why he done that. But overall, he didn't have the bad game at all. Similar with Jaka Bijol, stupid to give away a penalty. Again, he could have probably been man of the match if he didn't give away that penalty. I thought he was very, very good. Gabriel Goodmanson didn't get up and down as much as he probably should have. He probably couldn't have tonight, but either way, he's still done well. And Gabriel Goodmanson gives you a good 7, 8 out of 10 most games, doesn't he? 2 in the middle of the park, Ampadu and Gruev. I did think Chelsea did win that midfield battle, and they kind of always left Cole Palmer in that space. So they had an all right game to get us back into the game. But first half, again, Gruev and Ampadu were just getting played through, and Cole Palmer was just like, there was 2 of them there, and Cole Palmer was just standing behind him. Yeah. Sebastian Bornau, obviously, he came off in the end. He was all right, he was the weaker of the back line, I did think, even though he made some good headers and things like that, but he's still the weakest out of the back line. Don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. And then Aronson was all right. I was surprised he stayed on for the whole game, but he did. And Nmecha scored. He had a tiring game up there, just chasing between the centre backs. He didn't, he couldn't do a lot, but what he had to do was put his penalty away, and he did that. Dan James coming on was good. He didn't do too much attacking wise, but I thought he defended really well. And Noah Okafor, obviously, he got the goal, and thought he done well again. But just again, near at the end where he's trying to do the tricks, he does the tricks good, and then he does too much, loses the ball, and Chelsea could have got on the counter attack. But I think Leeds fans, if you're being completely honest, I don't think we know how we got a point out of this game, but we did, and it was a brilliant comeback, and I'm very, very happy for all Leeds United fans, all Leeds United players. It was an insane comeback, and I don't know if it's a deserved point, but we'll call it a deserved point. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did enjoy this video. We'll have to dissect over the next few days what's just happened tonight in the Premier League at Chelsea, because Leeds United have recorded another brilliant point on the road. At least we didn't lose. We got a brilliant point marching on together. Guys, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.